Have you seen your voter report card?
I don't need somebody looking over my shoulder.
Kevin Smith from Columbus, Ohio immediately ripped his up after getting it in the mail. It has his voting record and neighbors from the last few years. The most triggering part.
At the end, it said, "We are reviewing your records after this election to determine whether you joined your neighbors in voting."
Lynn Hyder in Oregon City, Oregon received one too.
This could be intimidating language to some, a first-time voter or an older voter.
The Center for Voter Information is behind the mailers. The Baltimore Sun reports the group's president and CEO, Tom Lopatch, a longtime Democratic political operative, says, quote, "The single most effective tool at increasing voter turnout is social pressure."
I understand that people might feel that's a little bit invasive and a bit kind of creepy even, but I think I'd hesitate at least to call that intimidation.
Franklin and Marshall College government professor Dr. Stephen Medvick says a voter's record is public information and says these mailers are just trying to get people to vote.
When we use the term voter intimidation, what we mean by that is an attempt to dissuade or pressure somebody not to vote, or in some way to coerce them to vote for a particular candidate.
The mailers have gotten the attention of state officials across the country. Maryland's Attorney General issued a cease and desist letter saying in part, any action that intimidates prospective voters, especially on the eve of a consequential election, will not be tolerated.
What are they trying to do?
I think that's the whole wrong way to go about this. There's lots of ways you can encourage people to get out and vote without this sort of, hey, we're going to be reviewing your voting records and keeping an eye on you.
The Center for Voter Information shared their letter to Maryland's Attorney General. Now they say they are not violating Maryland or federal law. In Washington, I'm Janae Bowens.